What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Whew. Sounds so good. Car's running rich. I turned the burbles up just a little bit, just to be kind of obnoxious. But I honestly don't like it. I think I like it on stock. I think stock's 1.3, 1.2. And I need to definitely lower it back down to OEM. But we shoot fat pops. This car shoots such fat pops. Try to get a pull right here. I don't think my tires are warmed up though yet. I was waiting for my car to warm up. Sounds so good. My God, she sounds so good. And it's kind of cold out too right now. 73, not really cold. She's so rowdy. This car is so rowdy. And I feel like the GoPro just doesn't do it any justice. Like, I've had people in my car and they're like, holy crap, compared to your videos, it's just so much louder in person. Like, once you put the downpipe on, it's just like game over. It's so loud. And it's like a nice loud too. It's like a nice refined dark tone loudness coming from the back. The only problem I have with the straight pipe is I have like a lot of drone that goes on, and I've read people say they don't have drone, and I'm wondering if they do like an X pipe type setup. I'm not too sure, but yeah, this car has a lot of drone when you straight pipe and throw a down pipe on, so you definitely need a closed exhaust system. And it sounds really good too. Like, the pops are like super nice and refined, but I think the duration of them is just so obnoxious. I think I put them all the way to 2 seconds. So it's just like pa 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 pa, pa 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 pa. I'm just like da 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 da. Just sitting here with my Uzi, my Draco. And they just redid this freeway right here. So it's like nice fresh pavement. don't know if any cops sit right here, to be honest. When I had my M4, I got pulled over back over there. There was like a bike cop that would sit underneath that little bridge. But that was like during the morning. I was trying to get over. When I got pulled over, I told him, I was like, nah, I'm on my way to work. I'm late. And he still wrote me up for, I think, 100. So reckless driving. But he didn't mark it as reckless driving. And then I tried to like delay it as much as I could with like a lawyer. I think I tried like the ticket dismissers. They fucking suck. They didn't do shit. It was just a waste of money. I don't recommend anybody do that. I think ticket dismissers is a scam. To try to get you out of it, but they really can't. See if we can find anybody on the freeway that wants to play. It's so hard finding people that want to play, especially at night. Have a little fun. Win or lose, man, I think just getting some rolls in is just super fun. Kind of lets you see where your car's at. I think the last car I raced was yesterday, was an S5, but he was stock and he got toasted. Man's got toasted. You know, it's funny, I had another S5 the other day. I think it was like a week ago. I was turning right into a street and he was going straight. And when I made the right, he like cut in front of me and brake checked me twice. And then I was gonna make a right into my neighborhood, but I was like, screw that. So I got next to him and he rolled down his window and he's like, your car's trash. And I was like, run it. Like, turn around and let's run it. And if you watch my previous videos, you could see in Mexico, there's like a straight line. But anyways, on that street, I was like, turn around, let's run it. And he just kept going. I'm like, yeah, this trash would have gapped you. So many people in the car industry are just so toxic. I'm just here to have fun. Like, it's not that serious. There's a lot of cars out right now. What time is it? 8 o'clock at night in Mexico. All these cars are out. It's crazy. I'm still looking for different types of lights for the front though. Like, I really want to change them. They need to get changed. Pops, I love it. What do you guys think? You guys like the Pops? I think, like I was saying earlier, I think it just needs to go back to OEM. Put it back at 1.3. The duration's just too long. It's like fra da da da. feel like when it pops, I'm just a driving meme. It's so funny. Sounds so good. I feel like once this car gets some suspension work, it's gonna take corners even better. Because I feel like it wants to brake when I'm taking these turns. You kind of just know with your car, I guess. That's the one downside of this car when it's straight out of the box, is it needs suspension work. It's great, don't get me wrong, like, I can make do with it, but it definitely needs work. There was a cop chilling. He was posted with his lights off or dimmed. They're out here, man. They're out here to get people and to throw state refs at people. So many of my friends have gotten state refs, and it sucks, especially on this car, because this car is a 2021, and I'm assuming they would scan the car, I think, and see if the car's tuned. I'm not actually positive on how it works, but if they did, I would probably have to detune it, and then it would get locked if I ever did get state revved. And then put everything back to stock and then send my ECU out again. I'm not sure how exactly it works. So if you know, drop a comment and let me know. I think it differs from state to state, I'm assuming. I think out here it's the most strict though. Like Mexico is so strict out here. When I first got my exhaust work done, I got pulled over and he tried to decibel read me. And I think it was like a 93, 92. And I think the limit's 94, 95. And I put my car straight in eco when he walked to the back and then swapped it when he came up front. And I made sure the RPM stayed at like 2K. But that was before my downpipe. And now it's catless, so it's even louder. The car right now in this state is just straight up obnoxious, and I love it. Like sometimes you love the loudness, you know, like it doesn't get old hearing the motor just scream. I love it. This car is great. I recommend it to everybody. I haven't had one single issue with this car. As long as you keep up with the maintenance, you gotta keep up with the maintenance, doing your oil changes every 4 to 5K. I know BMW, which is insane to me, says do oil changes every 10K. Can you guys believe that? Every 10,000 miles change your oil? Hell no. Every car I've owned, even if it wasn't the greatest car, I've changed it every 4 to 5,000 miles, especially if you're highway driving. I'm definitely gonna turn around. I am in the zoo right now. I'm straight up in the zoo right now. I have no idea where I'm at. You guys ever get lost in Mexico? Just don't know where you're at? It's like familiar but not familiar. But yeah, like I was saying with the lights, I definitely want to change them in the front. I miss the halos. I miss the OG halos. Like the E46 halos were so sick. The old 335i, M3 halos, the E90s. I miss those halos. Same with the F80 halos. Those are sick. I love the standard circles. Now we're getting like the hexagon like type lights, all slanted and everything. It's just insane, the designs that we're coming up with. We're trying to look so futuristic while making cars just look even more stupid. The interiors are sick though, you know? Oh, does he want to play? Probably not. I gotta get off here. Nobody wants to play around here, like ever. You'll see the sickest cars out here and just driving them normal. Nobody wants to stay at ref. So it's like completely understandable. No, a light. I could have made it. I should have made it. So what do you guys think of the car? I'm gonna do a show around of the car when I get to the gas station on the way back. I did do a video yesterday or the day before. I dropped it yesterday morning, I believe. That's my new dropping schedule, by the way, is 9 a.m. I'm gonna be dropping 9 a.m. PST, 12 Eastern, every single day. So any of you guys on your lunch, just look forward to a video. I'll probably do it every other day, because every day is kind of hard to keep up with, as is, with my schedule. But gotta get over it real quick. Whew. Never gets old. But yeah, I'll be dropping videos like no other. I've been wanting to do it for a while now. Even when I had my M4, I was like, I should have did POV videos and started then. But I'm just lagging. I was lagging at the time. Whew, she sounds so good, man. So good. It's like a sheesh moment. You just never, it never gets old. Just pop, 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 pop. I love it. I always was never a burble person. I don't know about anybody else that's watching, but any of you guys just like a straight motor sound with no pops in it? I think it's just like harmony, you know? It's like music, just hearing a straight sound of a motor with no pops. Also, the E90 V8 just hits it different with no pops. It's like a symphony that sings to all our car guys' hearts. Fucking love it. A little Bentley, Rolls Royce. It's so hard to see too with the way I have this camera positioned. I wish you guys could see. I think I do it like the Topher, where like he puts it right by his nose, because I'm so tall that like with the head mount, it just captures the top of my headliner. I've tried to like adjust it and do so many different types of things to it, but it just adjusts the headliner, or like it just focuses on the headliner and above. Like I couldn't get the steering wheel to be included in the video. Kind of sucked, because now I'm driving with a GoPro in the middle of my face. There's just no one out today to play with. I was hoping for one run. I really want to see where this car's at, you know? Like I've seen so many videos on what it can keep up with or what it could beat and everything. And it sounds so good. What do you guys think of these cars? Would you rather get the M340, the M240, the M440, or the Supra? I think a lot of people would pick the Supra, right? Just light, ready to go, out the box, huge horsepower potential. Like this platform also has huge power potential as well, but compared to the Supra, I don't know exactly how much lighter the Supra is compared to this car. Anybody know? I really do wish that the M340 had standard grills compared to this car. You know what I mean? I think it kind of sucks that it doesn't. I feel like that car would look pretty nice if it had these grills on it. The big grills on that car just, it doesn't match its like physique, you know? This car just gets up there. Even out the box, this car is fun. Like if you put an exhaust system on it and you're like on a warranty, I definitely wouldn't rush on getting the car tuned and everything. Like I think I enjoyed this car for like a year and a half, before I was like, I pulled the trigger on it. Because I had warranty left on this car for I think 3 or 4 more months until November or December. But I ended up just pulling the trigger. I was like, I want to do it now. Like, I have a second car now, so it's just like, you know, might as well. And this car is fun. And I haven't had any issues on it. I've changed the spark plugs. The one issue I have is like actually right here. Like right in this spot back there with my Bluetooth. And it's the only spot it happens in. Does it happen to anyone else in their cars too? Like, where you're listening to music and it'll cut out for like 2 to 3 seconds, and then right when you pass that area, it'll come back on. I couldn't figure it out. BMW took a look at it. They couldn't figure it out. They gave me a new head unit. Still the same thing. I got a brand new phone. Still the same thing. So I think it's just like something to do with the wavelengths in that area. I have no idea. It's kind of weird. Couldn't figure it out though. Other than that, this car has been flawless. Definitely want to do alignments with this car. I've noticed, like every time you get a new set, do an alignment. But other than that, the car's been golden. I think this car won, or well, like the B58 won most reliable motor or most reliable car. I don't remember the article specifically, but I think it won like 2-3 years in a row, or 2 years in a row or something. And it makes sense because Toyota's putting this motor in the Supra, and they wouldn't do that if, you know, the motor wasn't reliable. And then I did hear rumors that they're putting the S58 in the Supra too. Dude, if they do that, I would probably get a Supra over an M2. Like the M3 and M4 are so sick, but like I feel like I could mod an M2 to look just insane with some like chrome BBs, some KWs, and just do a nasty wrap on it. And then I don't know if Adro makes a kit for the car, but like a full Adro kit would be insane. Like the Adro kit for this car is insane. Like it makes this car look super nice. It's just super expensive. This car just wants to sing, man. This car wants to sing. Could sing your kids to sleep. Just one little lullaby. Such a great car. And the other thing I need to do too is like the beamer plug, or not the beamer plug, the beamer coating. Was it Bimmer coat or something? You could like change these ambient, so these lights are actually registered to all the colors that the G80s have and the G82. But for some reason we don't get those color codes, or like the other cars, like the red and like a darker tone or like a lighter tone purple, and like the Miami colors, like the GTA Miami colors. You could actually program it to go to those colors, which I was seeing a video on. I was like, holy crap, that's cool. And then you could change it in the settings too. Like it programs to the settings, but it'll overlap another light. And I was like, I never use gold, so might as well throw it on there. That's my plan. I really want to do that. Everyone's sleeping on the freeway right now, honestly. Zuzus, I'm getting the Zuzus right now. Hopefully the quality comes out great. I have yet to record a night video, so you know, let me know what you guys think. I definitely need opinions on if I need to lighten it up, darken it, increase the sound. I usually keep the windows up on the highway just because like the wind noise, like the GoPro can only do so much suppression against the wind noise when you're on the highway compared to like when you're driving on the street, you know? Like on the street, you could just have your windows down full. And yeah, you'll hear a little bit of wind suppression, but I feel like the video quality of the sound still comes out great. What are we doing, bro? And we back. My GoPro, I turned off my GoPro real quick just to get some gas. So tell me what you guys think of the car. I think we could go a little bit lower, to be honest. Throw the KWs on and then change the front lights. I think this is a huge one, changing these front lights. I think it'll transform the front of the car once I get the lip on there. I'm still sitting on the lip. I should do that this week. I should put that on this week. But tell me what you guys think of the car. Let me know what you guys want to see in the future. And drop a like and a sub. She's a beauty. A lot of people don't like the clear GTS taillights, but I think they look pretty nice, especially with like a little tint on them. I don't think you can go wrong with this car, especially with the gas station lighting bussin' right now. And she's freshly washed. She looks really good right now. The other thing too that I don't like is when I bought the car, there's holes right here for the license plate. That's how I know a grandma drove this car. Anytime I buy a brand new car, I make sure to tell them not to drill into the front bumper. Let me know what you guys think though. I think the car's sick. I think it's got some work to do. Side skirts, front lip, new lights in the front, and new diffuser. If you watched my last video, you know the floodlight flew off. But other than that, yeah, drop a like, drop a subscribe for your boy. Drop a comment too. Let me know what you guys think, what you guys want to see, if you like the content. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Deuces.